howdy, how's it going, everybody? It's me, your boy, MTP, ASMR. I'm back, guys, here for your viewing entertainment every single day. It's me, your boy, MTP, ASMR, back with another what? Another positive video, guys. Guys, you already know what the day is. If you don't, today is another day, another dollar, another opportunity for us to be great, for us to reach our goals, do what we want to do, and just to be the best versions of ourselves, guys. That's what we strive for on this channel every single day. Every single day. Guys, today is a good day. It's just a good day. Today is Saturday. I don't know what date it is. It's like 25th or something. I don't know. No, it's the 23rd. I think it's the 23rd of May. We out here, guys. Yeah, this video today we're going to talk about this movie I've seen. It's called Final Destination Bloodline. What is it called? It's the new Final Destination movie that just came out. I've seen all of the other previous Final Destinations like years ago. It's been like probably like damn near 15 years since the last one they made, which is crazy, random as hell that they just made this one. And I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty damn good. A lot was like actually happening in this one. We went to the movies yesterday. I took me, my girl, and her two kids. We all went and saw the movie. She didn't like it that much. I thought it was okay. Like the ending was kind of eh. But what do you expect from a Final Destination movie? The ending is always the same. Okay, so it starts off. We get this vision of the back in the 50s, and they made this like skyline, like, you know, the needle that they have like in Seattle, this like skyline thing. Okay, so apparently they just made it, and this girl and guy goes up it. They go up it to like sorry. They go up it, right? And then like he proposes to her, and she's pregnant, and so she has this vision that all of these people, like, they're all partying, jumping around and stuff. All the glass break down and everyone's dying, falling through the glass, and everyone's dying. Like 100 plus people are dying. And then she realizes it was we come to find out this other girl, she was dreaming this. She'd been having this same dream for like a month now, and she's doing bad in school, and she's like trying to get down to the reasons of it, why this is happening. Turns out that this vision she saw was her grandma. This is her grandma back in the day, back in the 50s or so, and she wants to get in contact with her so she can figure out what's going on, why is she having these dreams now, because she can stop it. So she goes to her grandma, and her grandma explains. She says, "Oh, that wasn't just a vision. That actually happened. Back in the day, she had like in the Final Destination movies, some random person, big. I think it's mostly girls. I don't know if it was a guy. I think it's mostly girls. They have these visions. Oh yeah, it was a guy in the first one. It was a guy. They have this vision, right, that this whole disaster was gonna happen. So she stopped everybody from this disaster happening. She prevented them all dying, and then she explains later on, one by one, in the order that they all died. All of those people did eventually die in like different weird ways of dying. And she explained that death is doing this. It's from her basically preventing them from dying that day. So death is slowly taking out all of the people that were supposed to die that day, and now it's coming for their family, because she prevented like hundreds of people from dying, and it takes a long time for death to catch up with all of them. So now that everyone's been dead, it's going after her family now, because she was like one of the last people to die, and now she has children and her children's children, and now it's going through like generational, because they weren't supposed to be born basically. And so I think, yeah, it's called Bloodline, Final Destination Bloodline. And basically yeah, people start dying, like people in the family. It goes in order. It goes from the father, the dad, the girl this is gonna happen. You gotta keep an eye out for the signs, and you'll prevent death from happening. And she gives her this book of all the like the information. She spent 20 years cooped up inside of this house, like trying to avoid death, basically. And it finally came for her, and she gave her this book, telling her that, oh, this is what's gonna happen. This is happening because of this and that and that. And now she's trying to get a clear vision. The granddaughter's trying to. She puts this whole like diagram of what's going on actually. But the rest of the family doesn't believe her to begin with until the dad dies, the son of the grandma. He dies. He falls down, like his face gets chopped up by this thing. Is crazy. It was crazy death. And then like now everybody's kind of like believing her. They're like, no, they're not. They still don't believe. It's like, why are you doing this after they died? It was an accident, and so they don't believe her until the next generation. The daughter, she dies. She gets hit into this trash can. The trash truck picks her up, puts her inside the back, and then squishes her, like how they compact the trash. And now everybody's like, okay, it looks like this is really gonna happen. We're all gonna die. And so they're trying to figure out ways to prevent their death. Next is gonna be the son. And so he's like, I don't want to die, so we're gonna come and figure out what's going on. The only survivor was this little boy that the grandma saved back way years ago. And now they go to this like mortuary place where he works at, and he's like explaining to them like the only way to prevent death from happening is either you die or you kill somebody and take the rest of their time that they were gonna have on this planet. They're like, we're not gonna kill somebody. That's crazy. So how can we die? She said one person that escaped this was somebody. She basically she died, but they resuscitated her, and so death like said, okay, she died, but she's back. So death skipped this person. He's like, that's the only other way you can do it, or just like straight up die. And so they're at this hospital, and like the guy, the next one that dies, is this kid. He's he's allergic to peanuts, and his brother's like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have you die. We're gonna give you this peanut, and like you're gonna die from your allergy. But then we're gonna, since we're at this hospital, we're gonna resuscitate you and bring you back. That's gonna stop this chain of events from happening. They try, but it doesn't work out, man. The guy, the brother that was trying to save him, fucking dies. This is a horrific death. And the peanut guy, he dies too, the same time. It's super sad. And then next who's gonna die is the mom on the other side of the because it goes to grandma. She had 2 kids, and it goes like this: grandma dies, then the oldest son dies, and his kids die. Next is the daughter she had, because she had 2 kids, and now the daughter's gonna die, and now then her kids. So now it's the mom's turn. The main character, the grandma's grandkids mom. It's hard to explain. So it's her time now. They're like, damn, what are we gonna do? She said, they're like, the only way we can prevent this is to go back into that fortress where grandma stayed for 20 years avoiding death. So they try to drive all the way over there. And then like a lot of bullshit happens. Like a literal lot of bullshit. She opens the door, like apparently like this fire happens on top of the roof, and then like a little spark of the flame flew into the house, and randomly somehow the oven was on, and so it blew up the house. And now the grandma, not the grandma but the mom, she's like all fucked up, like she's like all burned up, but she's like, I'm gonna stay alive as long as I can to keep them her kids alive. But then something falls on her and she dies. Next, now it's time for the daughter to die, the main character. It's time for her to die, and then the youngest son. But the brother, he saves her from, like, 'cause she was about to drown. He saves her. He cuts her out of this because her seatbelt was stuck. And when the building exploded, she was in his truck. The truck fell over into this like moat, like this river, like moat thing, and she was drowning. And so he saves her. He cuts her out and saves her, resuscitates her. And they believe that, oh, since he resuscitated her, that death skipped her over her because she died and came back to life. But at the end of the movie, they explain, the guy's like, he's going to prom. The kid is going to prom, but he goes to prom, or he's about to pick up his apparently she didn't die. If you resuscitated her, her her heart didn't stop. She just passed out. And so they're like, oh no, we didn't stop this. And so now, guess what happens? They fucking die at the end of the movie. Obviously, they die in the movie. A train like that penny. Oh my god, it was the thing that started this whole thing was a damn penny that this kid threw off of that skylight that made all of these events happen. And then she still had this penny. Somehow the penny gets thrown off, and it goes onto this railroad track, stopping the railroad, stopping the train from like merging into like this other part of the railroad track. And so it comes off of the track and it falls down and is sliding towards them as they're running away from it. They're like, oh my god, okay, it didn't hit us, we're good. But then it keeps going, and then they all get smushed by these wooden planks that happen, which is a callback from like the second movie, which I thought was pretty cool. But that's what the whole movie was, man. Everyone's gonna die, and then that's what happens in all of the Final Destination movies. The fucking they think that we did it, we figured out how to prevent death from happening, but turns out no, you didn't, and they all die at the end, every single movie. So I thought this was a really, really good movie. The ending was like, I wish they would like die in different ways instead of getting squished, but like be more creative. But I thought it was pretty good. This is like, I'm like, man, they should make more of these movies because it is kind of crazy. Like it's a little eerie how death works in these movies. So I thought it was a really good movie. If you guys enjoyed the movie, if you've seen the movie, let me know in the comments what you thought about it in the comments below, man. We're gonna wrap it up right here, man. I love you guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share the video with a friend, family, anyone you think might enjoy these videos, guys. I would very, very, very much appreciate it, man. But yeah, that's it. That's that, man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow with